a spiritual gangsta, and I'll spiritually slay ya. Since you're forgetting about the children, getting ready to check out of this life. You're working for the evil one.
Consists of many hours of profound meditation, full force, non-stop commitment, true loyalty without interruption. You stupid fuck, you're not even close to the type of calibration. You need to be more focused on your corruption. You're misleading the nation. Repent now, you have no right to be mad at anyone. You're not worthy. Your aura is weak and flimsy. The sound of your words are hollow and empty. They have no weight in them. I've had it up to here, repeating myself instead of wasting my precious time. I'd rather stir out your fucking filthy mouth with evangelical soap and call it a day. Your shit mouth keeps provoking spiritual activity to take action. Since you failed to recognize that you're the reason for the rat race. The 313 has been knocking on your door for quite some time, but you ignore the sound and run the risk of shooting a hole in your foot.
I'm a spiritual gangsta, and I'll spiritually slay ya. Since you're forgetting about the children, getting ready to check out of this life.
You're the enemy of all existence, disregarding the meaning of the master plan. Many people have been waiting for the process as you continue to forget about the measures and purpose of life. Your tangible brain is playing tricks on you, got you straight like a fool. It's got a mind of its own, betraying you, making you think that time is something to play around with. Fuck your fiction storytelling with the stupid smirk on your face. You're a complete disgrace to the human race, practically number one on the list of enemies. The consequences designed to be delivered at your doorstep. Accordingly, it will be amplified, so blame it on your tongue. It's poisonous. You got two choices, tell the truth or cut it off. You sound like a rattlesnake, you're full of shit, you smell like it. Stop trying to justify your crookedness by promotion to ultimate happiness and family function, liberty and freedom. Listen to these instructions coming from spirits above me. Chain of command through celestial authority.
Hey, I'm a spiritual gangsta, and I'll spiritually slay ya. Since you're forgetting about the children, getting ready to check out of this life.
But you keep getting thrown off by the sound of my vocal cords. The sound will come out of me, which only means you're possessed by demons, possessing you comfortably, bombarding you with evil schemes. That is why you're having a hard time listening and following instruction from spiritual authority. Stop imposing unauthorized anger, self-induced, biological, imperial, carnal pleasure, sugar-coated cellular prison. You're practically on a death row mission. You delusional pagan, your irresponsibility betrays you, causing you to fail to acknowledge and recognize the importance of self-awareness. Imperfection you keep ignoring as you continue to claim that you're aware, but you're not. You're just repetitive, perseverated blasphemy. Your oily mouth is slippery, your tongue is inevitably exposing you as a chuckling snake. Quit damaging the future generation. You better pay attention, begin to respect spiritual entities that are not lazy as they continue dwelling while you're twiddling your thumbs, watching your TV comfortably.
And I'll spiritually slay ya. Since you're forgetting about the children, getting ready to check out of this life.
You think you're an old man working hard, you're hardly working, developing high cholesterol and cavities, trying to hide behind mountain and trees. Stand the fuck down, stop trying to be what you weren't assigned to be, you fucking spiritual bastard. You don't deserve to be angry, you ought to be calm and respectful. Admit you're not equipped and ready to be imposing laws and rules on anyone living on the face of this earth until you learn the essential meaning of right and wrong. Yes and no, love and hate, light and darkness. These are crucial elements for human development. They're not to be tampered with. Quit mixing these things around. Crucial instruments. You're confusing the children. If you continue to disrespect humanity, to disagree, I'll have to beat you until your fucking skull cracks open. As you begin to bleed, you get closer to death. You will no longer be a part of this quest. Tampering with the colors of spirituality. You're worse than a fucking disease. You're the fucking curse, the nature of destruction. Quit smacking your babbly mouth. Stop dropping labels, pretending you have any authority to do so. I'm a spiritual gangster, I'll spiritually slay ya. Since you're forgetting about the children, getting ready to check out of this life, you're considered the enemy of all existence, which means you're working for the evil one.
I'm a spiritual gangster, and I'll spiritually slay ya. Since you're forgetting about the children, getting ready to check out of this life, you're working for the evil one.